Ooh, yeah. It's Auntie Mickey's house. Oh yeah, yeah. Auntie Mickey's house. Auntie's house. You're in the house. You know you're in the house. Come on in and grab a seat, grab a seat. Come on in and hit that light, hit that light. Oh, you're at Mickey's house. Auntie Mickey's house. Grab a seat, prop your feet. Let's sip some tea, sip that tea. Entertainment, news, and spirituality. From the culture to the fun, Auntie sets the tone. Sets the tone. With a laugh and a truth, she holds the throne. She holds the throne, yeah. Auntie Mickey's house. Come on in now. Auntie Mickey's house. Oh, Auntie's house. You're in the house. You know you're in the house. Come on in and grab a seat, yeah, yeah. Come on in and hit that like, don't forget now. Auntie Mickey's house. She can roast with a smile, drop wisdom too. Break down the headlines, bring it straight to you. Straight to you, baby. Community strong, conversation grown. Grown talk, baby. Auntie Mickey's house, make yourself at home, yeah. Come together, every voice is heard. Every voice, respect the vibe, let's share the word. Oh, yeah. From the jokes to the prayers, she keeps it real. Keeps it real. Auntie Mickey's house, that's the deal. That's the deal, baby. Auntie Mickey's house. Auntie's house. Oh yeah. Auntie Mickey's house. Auntie's house. On in the house. You know you're in the house. Come on in and grab a seat. Grab a seat. Come on in and hit the light. Hit the light. Hit the light. You're at Auntie Mickey's. Yeah, yeah. Auntie Mickey's house. Auntie Mickey's. Auntie Mickey's house. Auntie Mickey's house. It's Auntie Mickey's house. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Auntie Mickey's house. Auntie's house. You're in her house. You know you're in her house. Come on in and grab a seat. Grab a seat, come on in and hit that light. Hit that light. Oh, you're at Auntie Mickey's. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Auntie's house. Auntie's house. Auntie's house. Grab a seat, drop your feet, let's sip some tea. Sip that tea. Entertainment, news, and spirituality. From the culture to the fun, Auntie sets the tone. With a laugh and a truth, she holds the throne. She holds the throne, yeah. Auntie's house. Oh, Auntie's house. You know you're in a house. Come on in and grab a seat, yeah. Come on in and hit that light, don't forget. Auntie Mickey's. Auntie Mickey's house. Auntie Mickey's house. Oh yeah, yeah. She can roast with a smile, drop wisdom too. Break down the headlines, bring it straight to you. Straight to you, baby. Community strong, conversation grown. Grown talk, baby. Auntie Mickey's house. Make yourself at home, yeah. Come together, every voice is heard. Every voice. Respect the vibe, let's share the word. Oh yeah. From the jokes to the prayers, she keeps it real. Keeps it real, keeps it real. That's the deal. That's the deal, baby. Yeah, yeah. Auntie Mickey's house. Auntie's house. Oh yeah. Auntie Mickey's house. hit that light, hit the light. Oh, you're right, Auntie Mickey's. Yeah. Auntie Mickey's house, Auntie Mickey's house, Auntie Mickey's house. Oh.
Happy New Year, y'all! Wait a minute, I'm not in the circle. I'm not in the circle. Okay, let me get in the middle of the circle. Oh, I can't see my lights. Hold on. This is not good. Where's my lights? I had some lights up. Hold the dough. Let me fix this. This is not cool. I put up lights. There's my lights. Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year, everybody. Let's see, what else can I do here? I did something else to this. I should have done this in advance. I got my little lights up. You know what? Whatever. Shoot. But Happy New Year. Happy New Year, everybody. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Man, we done gone through 2025. Just like that. Happy New Year, Cherie Harris. Oh my goodness, I see a lot of people here. So we gonna have our little New Year's Eve blast. It ain't much. It ain't like the Christmas one. I kind of planned that one. I told everybody to bring a dish. But now, if you brought a bottle of champagne, you know, to celebrate, then please partake. Partake of it. Man, I can't believe my little lights ain't showing. Good grief. Hold on just a second. I got to do something about this. Hold on a second. Because we got to have our little decorations up. So let me see. What did I do? I'm just messing up. Okay. So if I put me all the way up on the screen, then what? Let me get rid of the fireplace first of all. I'll put that back up for now. See, I got my little lights up. Hold on a minute. Hold it, dough. Hold on just a minute, y'all. Bear with me. I just had to move the camera. There we go. There, you see my lights? I got my lights up. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. As a matter of fact, yes. Let's hear it again. Okay, y'all, I'm playing around too much. Happy New Year, you guys. I hope you guys have had a wonderful day today, the last day of the year. Man, tomorrow's going to be a whole new rinse and repeat. But we had one hell of a ride, didn't we? We had one hell of a ride. Hello, nephew. How are you? Let me say hello to everybody. Let me start at the top. Before we get started with the show. Hello, Barbara. How are you, sweetheart? And there's my husband. My husband just came in and gave me my tea so I wouldn't have to run out and get it. Thank you, honey. I appreciate it. And let's see, we got LaWanda in the house. Hello, LaWanda. We got C. Gonzalez up in here. Hello, C. Gonzalez. Yes. Camille. Hello, Camille. Hey, Rachel. What's up, Rachel? How's it going? Lizzie Lopez. Hello, Lizzie, Lizzie, Lizzie. Faith. Oh, my goodness. Hello, Faith. I haven't seen you in what? Forever. I'm so glad to see you here. Happy New Year to you too, honey. Empress 887. Hello, Empress. How are you, love? Cassie Jones is up in here. Hello, Cassie. You have a blessed New Year as well. Most definitely. Lizzie's all the way over there in Sydney, Australia. Bless your heart. India. Hello, India. All right, I see Cherie. And I see my nephew 8 with the 24. Hello, 8 with the 24. Oh, goodness. So glad to see everybody here. We gonna have a little party. You know, we didn't bring the food this time, but I'm sure everybody has some kind of beverage you can toast up. It ain't even got to be alcoholic. Mine isn't. My alcohol is downstairs. Matter of fact, I got some Cavassier. Ooh, pass the Cavassier. I wonder what would happen if I poured some of this in my tea. Would I make it through the show? It's a thought. It's a thought. I've been holding this in my drawer for about 6-7 months. Yeah. We can pass the Cavassier. Ain't got much left. But I can certainly pour some in my tea and partake with everybody else. Yeah, I'm going to leave that out. But yes, we got to get ready for this new year. I'm not sure what we're going to do to get ready, but we're going to do a lot of different things in the upcoming year. We're going to start planning for a meet and greet. We're going to try to get this thing together and have a meet and greet. The lights look so pretty behind me. I wish you could see them all, but oh well. They're just lights. But we're going to eventually plan to have a meet and greet. Not sure where. Might have to start here first with the people that are nearby here, but nevertheless. Richard Smallwood passed. What? Today, LaWanda? Lord have mercy. But if we don't do something up in this area, we gonna definitely I definitely want to go to Vegas. I think that's the most centralized place we can go. You know, those of us that are here in the States. Yesterday, he passed yesterday, LaWanda. Oh, thank you, Cassie. I went to the dollar store and grabbed some stuff to decorate with. But just like on Christmas Eve, I had a little drawing and it was so successful. I said, okay, we're going to do it one more time. Now, it won't be as elaborate, but we're going to have some. Yeah, you have some red wine your son brought you last Christmas. Oh, you smoke too much when you drink. See, I smoke less when I drink. Maybe I need to drink more. They already out there shooting. They shooting. Now, if I drop down while we doing this live, you know why. Because these folks up in here, they be shooting too. See, I live in the hood. It used to be, the suburbs. But when they gentrified our hood, the hood moved out this way. So we kind of migrated out here. So it is what it is. So when they get to shooting, I do duck. I don't get in the window and look out the window trying to see what's going on. That's what them other folk do. Them other folk be looking out there trying to figure out, well, what's going on out there. Let's see. And then bam, you hit in the head. Nope. Bullets don't have a name on them. Next time you hear gunshots, y'all, don't look out the window. No, that's just... You forgot to tell me, Barbara. Well, I appreciate it anyway. I'm sorry to hear that. Look, I got to tell my husband too. Baby, can you hear me? Maybe he don't hear me. He's probably downstairs watching the show, watching the game or something. But yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. Richard Smallwood, man, he had some of the best gospel music you'd ever want to hear today. So, but before we get into the festivities, I did want to update you on a couple of little things because that's what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm supposed to be content creating. Babe, did you know Richard Smallwood died?
Yeah.
Thanks for telling me.
I just found out today.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I'm always the last to find out. Always. He be knowing that he knows more stuff than me, and then I gotta get online to find out from y'all. Oh goodness. Is the door open? Hold on a second. Anyway, my son and daughter-in-law are going to church tonight. I decided to stay home. Lady of Elegance Candles, Happy New Year, sweetheart. And I got my package. Thank you, my love. Oh, it is so beautiful. You guys, Lady of Elegance Candles, boy, I tell you the truth. This lady hooked the sister up again. I am so grateful. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate other content creators. They get on here and they beg for cash apps and PayPal and all that stuff. But it's stuff like what you did that really, really matters. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Pamela Rideout, how are you, sweetie? And so once again, oh, thank you. I'm going to hoard them to myself. I'm hoarding them to myself. Man, if you only knew. If you only knew. I got one Christmas gift, and that was from my husband until you sent me that package. Then I had 2 Christmas gifts. This is my Christmas present from my husband. So when I got that package from you, oh, I was so touched. Thank you. So anyway, as a content creator, I'm supposed to be bringing you content. So I got to live up to that standard. There's just a couple little things we're going to touch on before we really get into the party. One is about that orange orangutan in office. Yeah. He gonna be covering this up for a while, like he does everything else. Deny. Oh, you know what, lady? I will. Matter of fact, I'll go get it right here. Hi, Retretta. How you doing, sweetie? I'm gonna go get what Lady of Elegance Candles sent me. Y'all got to hold on just a second. I'll be right back. It's time to show off. I'm gonna show off. Ooh wee. I'm loaded down. I'm loaded down. I'm loaded down. Let me get everything in order. I had to have Uncle help me bring all this stuff in here. There's so much. Oh, thank you. I am definitely closed in now. Okay, let me get this camera back on so they don't think I skipped out. Anyway. Ooh. Thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate it. Okay, I can't remember what was in this package. This was the pumpkin spice scent. I done took everything out the box. Trying to decide. Oh, here it is. Wait, sweet cinnamon. Look, y'all. Sweet cinnamon pumpkin swirl. I don't know if you can see that. That's one of the candles. And it's this little jar is just beautiful. Sweet cinnamon pumpkin swirl. Okay, that's one. I mean, even the box that everything came in was amazing. What did I do with it? I think he took it. Oh my goodness, this Lady of Elegance Candle Special Nights Room Spray. This is the most wonderful room spray ever. And it came in this little pouch right here. I am so proud of my stuff. And I'm going to hoard it. I'm hoarding it. I got some warm honeyed spice wax melts. Yes, I got the warmer for it too. And then all these cute little boxes. Look at these little boxes with stuff in it. Oh my goodness, it's like I was like opening Christmas all over again. This is called A Special Night. Frankincense and vanilla cashmere. Okay, this didn't have a lid to it. There's the candle. Okay. And then another one. This is A Special Night. Frankincense, vanilla cashmere as well. Oh, this is the lid. This is the lid. So here's the lid. Isn't that beautiful, you guys? Hey, Faye, how you doing? I see you, sweetie. Happy New Year to you. I'm showing off my gifts from Lady of Elegance Candles. Boy, she hooked a sister up. I love stuff like this. I really do. I really do. Even the boxes. Even the boxes are beautiful. And then there's, this one right here. We've got this. There's a candle in here. This one I'm not sure what the scent is. I'm not sure what the scent is for this one, but oh my God. Ooh wee. That's all I can say. Ooh wee. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Thay. Happy New Year. I had to put my own little New Year on here though. You know, I cut that off because it originally said happy birthday. And because this is hey, I just had to make do with what I could. This is my Happy New Year hat. I like to tilt it to the side. Yeah, because I am a pimp. I'm a pimp. One of my bestsellers, another bestseller, Room Spray, another bestseller, I believe, that the bottom have a top, and another bestseller on that scent should be Winter Evergreen. Okay, well, sweetheart, I am so grateful. I am so grateful for what you've sent to me. I mean, Jesus. I'm not used to getting gifts like that. I'm serious. So again, sweetheart, I truly appreciate you. And, let me know when your site up and running, or are you still out of stuff? Because I want people to be able to visit your site and buy from your stuff. Because you sell a wonderful product. You really do. Anyone that loves candles, sweet smelling stuff for the house, you got to hit up Lady of Elegance Candles. Most definitely. So again, I appreciate you. I really do. So, with that said, I am just surrounded by stuff now. LaWanda, I love candles. I love candles with all my heart. I really do. You can give me candles over room, Febreze and all that stuff. I'm good. But anyway, there's just two little things I wanted to talk about. First of all, y'all's president. That's y'all's president. Okay, Lady of Elegance says, I love giving, still out, and will be back open by the end of January, getting ready for the winter collection. So when you're ready, sweetheart, drop it in the chat. I want everybody to see it. I want everybody to see it. Yes, Millionaires Cove. They are awesome. They are awesome. So if I can promote your product, I will definitely be doing so. Yes, most definitely. What is going on with this hip? I'm glad y'all didn't see that. Well, now you see my lights because they fell down. Oh, goodness. It was being held up by this. So, I gotta clean this office up now. Anyhow, getting back to the orange orangutan in the office. Apparently, the FBI files reveal Epstein's brother told FBI agents, that Trump authorized his brother's unaliving. Which, you know what, to be honest with you, we all kind of figured that out, didn't we? The orange man, I call him the orange orangutan. He definitely looks like one, don't he? So, according to, by Team Kaufman Chronicle, it says Mark Epstein, the brother of convicted SEX trafficker Jeffrey Epstein, told the FBI in 2023 that his brother was in his jail cell, because he was ready to name names. He was ready to name some names, y'all. And that then president, remember, when Jeffrey Epstein was found deceased in his jail cell, who was the president at the time? Hello, T is Mimi. I see you, sweetheart. Happy New Year to you, too. Who was in office at the time of Epstein's demise? And who stood to lose the most? His buddy. Epstein knew too much. But it says, President Donald Trump authorized the alleged newly released federal documents show. So the brother of Jeffrey Epstein, Mark Epstein, spoke with the FBI and told them, my brother said, he's done some awful things. He didn't go into any detail, but he confided in his brother. I know some stuff on people. And he was ready to name names if he had to. It says the claim adds fresh fuel to public controversy over Epstein's death. In August 2019, while in custody at the Metropolitan Correction Center in New York, and comes as the Justice Department has published a massive tranche of previously sealed records under the Epstein Files Transparency Act, passed this year in Congress. Okay? According to a report summarizing the release, Mark Epstein submitted his tip to the FBI in early 2023, asserting his belief that his brother was because he was about to reveal names of powerful associates. There is no indication the FBI took any further investigative steps based on that tip. Does that surprise y'all? And the Justice Department has repeatedly emphasized that some sensational claims in the files are unverified or false. That doesn't surprise me at all. They're going to definitely say, oh, that's not true. That's not true. There's no evidence saying so. Epstein's death was officially ruled C-suid. Since we can't say the word I'll just make up a word. C-suid. By hanging. by the New York City Medical Examiner. Epstein's death was officially ruled a C-suid by hanging by the New York City Medical Examiner. A pathologist hired by Mark Epstein disputed that finding. I'm going to say that again. A pathologist hired by Mark Epstein, Jeffrey Epstein's brother, he hired a pathologist, and that finding was disputed, suggesting injuries more consistent with homicidal strangulation. So in other words, the feds told us one thing. Oh yeah, he offed himself. But Epstein's brother hired someone to come in and examine as well. And that examination said, nah, man, somebody irked him. The findings showed that he was deleted at the hands of someone else. He didn't put no rope around his neck, no nothing around his neck. Somebody put something around his... But we all knew that. We figured that out when it happened. But this information is coming out. It's leaking out because the Epstein files are now coming out drip by drip by drip by drip. There's so much stuff out there that they haven't released yet. The Justice Department has publicly pushed back against unsubstantiated allegations in the document dump, calling them unfounded and false, and noting that the presence of sensational claims does not make them factual. They don't make them lies either. Hello, Catherine. Hey, DeLove Bud. All right, DeLove Bud, you go ahead and do that. This document contains claims that are unverified and do not reflect actionable evidence, a DOJ spokesperson said in an ex post accompanying the review. The ongoing release of Epstein-related documents has drawn bipartisan scrutiny, with lawmakers and advocates demanding fuller disclosure while federal authorities caution against treating uncorroborated tips as evidence. Of course, they're going to say that. Oh, don't believe everything you hear. Don't believe everything you just look over this way. Don't look over there. Look, don't use plain and common sense. Just look over here. Pay no attention to the man behind the screen, pulling the levers. As more of the required file dump continues into early 2026, legal analysts say additional context and verification may emerge, but not for now. But for now, the FBI tip remains an unproven claim. That's really unfortunate because we've been suspecting this ever since day one. Put a 1 in the chat. And I mean, be honest. Put a 1 in the chat if you thought when they found that dude in his cell that he did that to himself. Put a 1 in the chat if you believed he did that to himself. Put a 2 in the chat if you believe somebody had him. I'll wait. I'll wait. Because, we got to look at who we looking at. Who are we dealing with? Who are we dealing with? We are dealing with the orange man, the orange orangutan man. He the same dude that said he could pow somebody on the streets of New York and get away with it. And every time something like this goes down, he gets away with it. Nobody's stupid. He said he could get away with stuff. And he's been getting away with stuff ever since he's been on. This was his first term. All this crazy stuff he doing now is just ridiculous. I don't know if it's dementia or delusion. How do you classify nurses as no longer being a professional? What? A profession, a legitimate profession. Nursing is not a legitimate profession. Are you out of your mind? The man is, I hate to say the R word. Hello, Charles. How are you, sweetheart? So good to see you, love. So, yeah, that more to come. Keep your eyes and ears open when they start releasing more of these Epstein files. I mean, the fact that they redacted all those pages that they released. They released pages and pages that you can't even read. Oh, we want to protect the victims, and we don't want certain, information that could, jeopardize our investigate. They always giving some line of bullshit. You're gonna definitely release all these documents and can't read them. Well, what's the point in releasing them? To say that you did. Yeah, you went through and meticulously wiped out. And notice, you know, Mr. Orangutan over there's name ain't come up yet in those files. Ain't none nan file. They going through them files. In my opinion, they going through them files, and every time they see his name, bloop, they strategic about the pictures they released. Notice that they released all those pictures of Chris Tucker and Bill Clinton, you know, but you didn't release what Mick Jagger. You didn't release any Republicans, did you? Any pictures of Republicans? And I know there was some Republicans up in there. So it's all strategic. It's about the party lines. It's political. But the fact that the victims want this information out there. They're like, we don't care if our names are visible. We don't care. We want all of this truth out there. And, you know, the DOJ, of course, they're covering this thing up. And the fact that the DOJ works for you know who. We all know what's up. We all know what's up. So yeah, that's one thing I wanted to talk about before we moved on. The other thing, y'all know Tyler's being sued again, right? I know y'all heard about this. Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry is being sued again. Ironically, the dude that's suing him looks just like the first dude. So Tyler got a type. He's got a type of dude he goes for. I believe that too, Luanda. Matter of fact, I watched Lemon Live today. We're gonna react off of Jason Lee's opinion. I share a lot of opinion that Jason Lee had. So we're gonna go off into this. We're just gonna see what Jason had to say. Hold on just a second.
To see him now saying that are you laughing?
You're so shady.
No, I'm
love it,
serious.
though.
No,
The
think
truth,
about it.
the truth can be shady, though. You're right. You
because
didn't.
the reality is when you look at him, because I remember this guy. He was one of those influencers on
Rob.
the rise of influence, like when the influencer craze was happening, where all the guys were at Muscle Beach trying to gain all the muscles. Well, he gained a lot of weight. Obviously, life has been lifing for him, and maybe his acting career hasn't taken off. So now this new pathway of trying to get some money is to like try to shake down Tyler Perry. But what I love about this situation is Tyler is taking a play out of Jay-Z's playbook.
Now he's talking about this new guy. He's talking about this new guy. He has seen this guy around before. He said he almost didn't recognize him because he done buffed up, gained weight, whatever. So it doesn't surprise me that what Jason Lee is saying is probably the case. He's looking for a come up, just like the first one. Okay, hold on. Let me fix this so y'all can hear this. Okay, let me go back to this.
And he's I will say allegedly releasing text messages and all the receipts, because now what we see is somebody who life probably threw a lot at them and they lost a lot and needed a lot and couldn't earn it based on talent, so wanted to do it through a money grab, but it's not working.
Okay. All right, so this is the second accuser, the man who's accused Tyler Perry of a sexual assault and a sexual battery, addressing newly surfaced text messages that the pair allegedly sent to each other. And so we have the text messages, but since you mentioned his name is Rodriguez, right? You say, what is his first name again?
Mario
Rodriguez. Let's listen to I know I have you for a limited time because you're very busy. I want to listen to a little bit of him addressing why he filed the lawsuit and what he's alleging. Here it is.
Now, if you haven't seen this dude, you're gonna almost think you looking at the first dude. They look so much alike. It ain't funny. So my thing with Tyler is, you know what, Tyler, quit boo-booing around and just look. If you gay, you gay. Stand on it. Stand 10 toes on it. Quit effing around and stand 10 toes on what you are instead of trying to sweep it up under the rug. If this is what you are, then this is what you are, because look what's happening to you. You're getting set up for the come up. Now they're sharing text messages together. Check this out.
Well, I stayed quiet for much too long. I could have saved somebody that this probably happened to after me, but I do apologize, and I'm speaking up now.
Now a second man,
Okay, we
model
have a
Mario
longer one of just him
Rodriguez.
talking. That's the one I want. Can I get that?
Listen, I'm gonna take as much time as we need to break this down because now I'm mad again. So let's just
I know
spend as
that's
much
right.
time as we need.
Okay, let's hear it then. Here it is.
To talk to you guys a little bit about sexual assault and harassment and why the people stay silent. For a long time, guys, I didn't want to say anything, and I wanted to tell you guys why I didn't want to say anything. But when it happened to me, I felt ashamed. I was scared because of the judgment and the questions that people were going to start asking, almost like they were going to blame me for just being there.
Do you guys believe that? Honestly. Put a 2 in the chat if you believe that he was scared. Look at them arms for one thing. He definitely ain't scared on a physical level. Maybe, he doesn't want to take the ridicule, but see, you going to take it now because what you're saying ain't right. It doesn't sound right. It sounds like you coming for the come up. I believe that too, LaWanda. Just like the first one. No means no. There is no such thing as, well, maybe. And when you don't get what you want, then you come out with the lawsuit asking for millions and millions of dollars. But Tyler didn't do, especially to the first dude, $260 million for pulling on your drawers. Is that worth $260 million? Ask yourself that. Now this guy, he came down a little bit. He's what, 70 million? Whatever. Let me shut up. Let me go ahead and play this.
Well, I felt all of that, guys, when a very big director, a very seriously powerful person that everybody knows, invited me over to his house to talk about roles and upcoming things that he was writing. I was telling myself, like, man, like all of my dreams are coming true right now. Like my opportunities at my front door right now. So much excitement going through my body. And then, guys, it happens.
Okay, pause right there.
My boundaries were crossed.
So, Jason, you're free to jump in whenever you want. If you want to stop,
Okay,
it, whatever.
let me hop in real quick. First of all,
Go for it. That's why I knew you wanted to.
This is why you don't have no role in any Tyler Perry films. You're a horrible actor. When you look at I know we're going to get into text messages, but how is it that this person that you refer to in private messages, my friend, my best friend, got my Mexican ass out of trouble, begging for money to fix your broken down
We're going to read through
car?
those. We're going to read through those.
Listen, like the private conversations don't pair up with this public prepared statement that he read from some loser attorney that's now trying to figure out how to get these people to come and mash.
That's the point that's being made now. The private conversations don't pair up with what you're claiming after the fact. Your private conversations is saying one thing, but now you saying something different now.
This is the same attorney that I understand is the attorney for the first individual. So because the first individual's case didn't really pick up the pressure that they thought it was going to, now you got this second person Yeah, I mean, it's just not adding up. But I think that when he dropped this, if you go and look, I think the date on that was like December 13th or something. It was early December, mid-December when he dropped that. And then the lawsuit hit the news, a few days ago. So this has been like a staggered and multi-layered campaign that that stopped dead when the receipts hit the air.
Okay, I have it. And this is the same attorney. And then hasn't this attorney had some sort of sketchy? Is this the same attorney from the Jay-Z thing? And
no, the attorney that's filing on behalf of Mario is the same attorney that I believe filed on behalf of the first individual. I forgot that guy's name. By the way, that person was all in my friend's DMs too. So apparently, I don't know. I think that the
Alex Spiro, I think is his name.
Yes. Wait.
Yeah.
Oh, Alex Spiro. That was the guy that went after Jay-Z, right?
Yeah, that's what I said. I thought it was the same guy.
Barbara, absolutely. They know Tyler has all that money, so they want in on it. But you notice who's going after the money. It ain't just every little Tom, Dick, and Harry that comes along. Have you seen any women come forward saying that Tyler did this to them? No. This is where Tyler has dropped the ball. Dude, if you roll like that, just be honest. Just be honest. A lot would be alleviated if you would just be honest. You're a public figure. Dude, if that's how you roll, that's how you roll. Exactly, C. Gonzalez. People like this guy is sent to celebrities to get information against them that can be used for blackmail by using their proclivities. And that's why it's Holly weird. That's what makes it Holly weird.
Oh, is that who so it's that guy. We'll see. Well, obviously we know it's an ambulance chaser, but yeah, I mean, to listen to the message and then read the text messages, it doesn't add up.
Okay, let's let's listen a little bit and then we'll play the text messages. Here's more of Mr. Rodriguez.
Shamed. I was scared because of the judgment and the questions that people were going to start asking, almost like they were going to blame me for just being there. Well, I felt all of that, guys, when a very big director, a very seriously powerful person that everybody knows, invited me over to his house to talk about roles and upcoming things that he was writing. I was telling myself, like, man, like all of my dreams are coming true right now. Like my opportunities at my front door right now. So much excitement going.
Are you reading the comments during this live? On his live, look at what Linda Frecker, what kind of name? Linda Ferker. That's a pretty messed up name. I'm gonna leave that alone. Man, yeah, you know what? Holly Weird, Lady of Elegance, is just that. Holly Weird. Sometimes they marry just to cover up things. Okay? We've all known that man rolls, that way for a long time. Yeah, the love bud. I almost called her Linda Fucker. That's just too close to a bad word. I'm sorry. But look at her comment. Her comment says, I'm not buying Mario's claim. People are not stupid. A beard. Thank you, Q Rock. Beards. A beard is someone of the opposite sex who marries somebody just for the sake of appearances. And that's what this is. That's what that relationship was.
Went through my body. And then, guys, it happens. My boundaries were crossed. You feel like this person feels like they got power over you because of the situation and the opportunity that presented itself in front of you. And then and how fear can somewhat keep you quiet and keep you silent. Well, I stayed quiet for much too long. And I just want to say I'm really sorry, man, because if I would have spoken up sooner, I could have saved somebody that this probably happened to after me. I just want to say sorry for that.
Okay. So listen, we have and I apologize to Mrs. Spiro and Tyler Perry. Spiro is actually Tyler's attorney. The attorney for Rodriguez is being represented by attorney Jonathan Delshed. He's being represented by attorney Jonathan Delshed, who also represented Derek Dixon, who was the first accuser. So what's interesting to me there, and you say what you want, Jason, is that he is referencing the first accuser, which to some people would seem like it was calculated to sort of bolster what he's saying.
Now, Rachel says, you can tell he is lying because he is too laid. He is an awful actor. Too laid back. He's being very laid back. This is all about the come up. Yes, Q-Rock. Brother Gene sure did. Big Gene confirmed it. We can see it for ourselves. Hi, Just Risa. He cannot act. He's an awful actor even in this. Look at this comment. Reigning Queen says, I do not like questioning something like this. However, this video does not seem sincere. People are not buying this. Exactly, Rachel. And he probably didn't get something that he wanted, but he saw those millions. They know he's got millions. Let's get it.
Well, because again, think about it, and I've said this on many shows before when I've talked about this kind of shakedown scenario, all shade aside, what happens right now is that there's the court, there's the legal courts, and then there's the court of public opinion. And so what oftentimes happen is these people who basically have baseless claims but want to get a good settlement will say everything they can't say personally on social media in a legal document. File the legal document, let it speak for itself, and say, hey, you can't sue me because the courts really, the news picked it up from the court filing. So everything that he's wanted to say that he can't say because he may be accused of slander, defamation of character, or whatever, he's putting in a lawsuit that then the media is doing the work for him. But unfortunately, this just doesn't add up. What person finds themselves in a precarious situation where somebody's allegedly taking advantage of you, making you feel uncomfortable, touching your penis, as he said, allegedly happened, but then you all in the text messages saying, I love you, you're my brother, you're my friend, I appreciate everything you're doing. And then after the receipts get dropped, because Tyler's not somebody to do something like that. They know I'm going to drop every receipt. I'm going to drop your mother's birth certificate, your dog's death certificate. I'm going to dig up your grandma. I'm going to put everything out there because I don't care. Right. But I feel like for somebody like a Tyler who subscribes to the when they go low, you go high, I'm not going to get in all of that.
This young lady said, go sit down somewhere. Tyler is too smart and you're a loser. I mean, for real. Barbara said it's like they got together in that community and said, let's get him since he's in the closet. I see it, Q-Rock. Q-Rock said, y'all see this? He's pissed. But it's a shakedown. That's my personal opinion. Tyler did not get this far based on stupidity. And he's not that big-headed to not realize how much he's worth, let alone every little thing that he does is going to be scrutinized and they going to come for the bag. So I'm glad Jason Lee is calling this out.
He expected him not to release the text messages. Now that he has, or now that they've been released, he's now saying, oh, I was just texting all that just to go along. And that's what that's what people who are subjected to this kind of scenario do. They just play nice and still show affection. That's bullshit. Now I'm somebody that's been
Right.
molested. I know I'm not sitting up cozying up to somebody who sexually assaulted me or attacked me or
Thank
wronged me
you.
or took advantage of me. Like if you're hurting me, I'm going to hurt you. So him now playing on this whole victim narrative and making everybody who is true victims be questioned potentially is a problem.
You better speak on it, Jason Lee. All right, let's go through these text messages. And this is Mario Rodriguez. Just know that I love you. Now, this is to Tyler Perry. Just know that I love you and I thank you for everything. I appreciate you to the moon. You got my Mexican ass out of a lot of bad places, and I just want to tell you thank you. I can't buy you anything, but I just want to tell you that your boy right here appreciates you more than anything. Straight from the heart, bro. Nothing I wouldn't do for you, man. Anyways, enjoy your time, and I hope I see you again soon.
Does that sound like a victim to you? I'm just asking the question. Does that sound like a victim to you? Put a 1 in the chat if it sounds like a victim to you or if it sounds like a buddy. 1, if you feel that this person is a victim. 2, if you feel like he's playing along to get along, being his buddy, getting on his good side, hey man, I love you. I mean, men saying I love you to each other. You don't see it often. Exactly. You don't see it often. These texts say one thing. These texts say one thing, but this guy is screaming, I was a victim. I was a victim. I was a victim.
Tyler Perry responds again. These are, I would say, this is reportedly text messages from Mario Rodriguez to Tyler Perry, and then Tyler Perry responding. So he responds with a heart emoji. Well, I think that let me say this. So Tyler responds, "Happy Thanksgiving, my friend. Yep, you've been through it. I'm glad you're doing well. You don't have to give me a thing or pay me a thing. I'm just glad you're good." And then Rodriguez responds with a heart. And then he says, "I'm still going through it, but you know me, man. I'm a survivor, just like you, and just like you are. And I'm glad that you're my friend, and I love you, bro."
Now, is it your understanding as well as mine that these are text messages that have gone back and forth between these two since the first time he was sued? Is that the impression that you guys get too? If so, just say yes. If not, just say no. But it's awfully odd that this guy and Tyler are texting back and forth, and it kind of sounds like they're referring to the last time. So why are you playing nice to this dude if he's... No, this is a setup. This is a come up, and he's just no, he wrong for that. He sucks as an actor too.
Respectfully, those are the text messages that you were.
Listen, in the spirit of Tina Turner, what does love have to do with it? If this is love, I don't want it. This seems like very much gaslighting, going on and on about how much he's his friend and this and this and that. And the minute he could turn around and try to stick him with a pick and watch him bleed slow is just a savage. And it's really a reflection of his character. I mean, ultimately, look how much he's saying he loves him. He loves him. I'm your friend. So at what point in all of that, in that helping, did you then turn? I mean, if you also look at the text message, you can look up at the top. I don't know if you saw this, but Tyler had blocked him. So at some point, Tyler knew that he was on this, or had to know he was on to some shit, some weird shit. But this is why I think a lot of people, and I've seen in Hollywood Unlocked, that celebrities don't want to get close to people because they don't trust anybody. I'm sure that Tyler was helping this ASPCA project and trying to help him find some work so that way he could feed his fledgling acting career, and it bit him in the ass. And so now this, potentially, if I was Tyler, I mean, I wouldn't let any of these stray dogs audition for any of my films or plays. I wouldn't even let them audition for my Instagram reel.
Okay.
So straight.
So check this out. Look at Kev. Kev, the creator, says it's people like him that hinder actual victims from being heard. And that is a true statement. It's people that are out here lying that make it hard for those that are telling the truth. We've seen something similar to this go down just over the past weekend, where we've got a victim that's claiming something and others are so quick to attack. Yeah, he's mad because he didn't get a role. He's mad because he can't act. So here we have victims out here that are seriously telling the truth, and people are not believing them because people like this are lying. It makes it very difficult for victims. And you know what? We all went through this with someone else. Lying. If you did it, just you did it. The records show you did it. But no, they got to gaslight. They've got to cover up lies, make other lies to make one lie look better than the other. And we went through this. We were gaslit by another content creator. Now this dude right here is gaslighting us about Tyler. And that causes big problems with the real victims out there. They're looked at with a side eye, like, are you serious? I don't know. Let me get back to this.
Straight up, not that you've minced any words in all this, but you're saying you believe that this is a pure D, as we say in the South, money grab.
1000%. First of all, again, having lived in LA for 20 years and knowing Mario from being around the streets, I mean, I don't know him personally. I don't associate with people like that. But when I remember what he looked like, I had to go Google multiple pictures of him and find his Instagram because he don't look like what he used to look like. And again, life has been lifing for people. I haven't seen him since COVID. I don't know. You know, I lost 123 pounds. It looked like he gained it. He's clearly wearing life on his neck and on his face. And so if I would assume he's had a very hard life, what do? You try to hit up somebody that you know. See, because Tyler is not the type of person that's going to go and do your show and do this. Whereas a Jason Lee can't wait to go to your show to do this because this is what Jason Lee does. So what do? You take advantage of somebody like a Tyler. And Tyler's what? A billionaire? So it's like, to him, it's nothing. My understanding from what I went and digging around is that this pet project asked for $5 or $6 million and didn't get it. So now he's hitting him for $77 million. Where you even come up with the $77 million? Now, when you look really close, who's interested in all this? Well, the attorney, what I'm sure he gets, what, 5%, 10%, 3%? I don't know. But the first one, $270 million.
He gets more if it's on contingency. You know that. Come on, Jace.
Well, you know, I'm trying to be, you know, it's the holidays, Don. New year, new me. It's still the same me.
But he's telling the truth, you guys. They go for these high numbers because the attorneys want to get a big paycheck too. It's all about the Benjamins. And these attorneys don't care if they lying or not. Their job is to defend or whatever their client, uphold their client. And the more they uphold a lie, the more they gonna get in their pocket in the end.
But listen, 270 million and then 77 million for these two pet projects. That's 300. That's a lot of money. 300 and something million dollars that he's trying to get in settlements. You want Tyler Perry to give you $300 million for this out of work extra who ain't done nothing but gain weight and not one credit since he was in Medea's Halloween spooky movie. Please shut the hell up and go back to whatever you wasn't doing before you did this.
Listen, let me talk to you about that. Wait.
Yeah.
What were you doing? A percentage of the 77 million or no?
I'm trying to say, like, if the first settlement demand that they've asked for, the first one is suing, you know, for $270 million.
Okay, I got you. Yes.
Okay, this one he started with $5. He started low around $5 million,
Mm,
And then now it's up to 77 million. So if you add the
Right.
270 and 77, that's what this attorney, this one attorney, is pursuing in settlement from Tyler. So when you ask me a question, does it seem like a money grab? What you think?
I hear you.
yep.
Let's talk about old media versus new media, old school.
He's making a lot of sense. This don't take a rocket scientist to figure it out. Pretty Boy is mad because he didn't get a role. Yes, it's all wrong, Q Rock. You know, I'm not a big, humongous Tyler Perry fan either. You know, I mean, some of his stuff is good. But, you know, you can only take so much Medea. And we knew what side of the we knew what side of the track Tyler was rolling on when he was putting that dress on all the time. Motion to dismiss again. And that hopefully that's what's going to happen, especially in this case.
Versus new school, because I do think that you make a very good point. I find that people now are resident and hesitant to reticent and hesitant to go to new media, to go to digital, to go to streaming, to go to social, to go on shows like this and defend yourself. Look at the Cat Williams of it all. Look at and it doesn't really matter so much anymore where the soundbite is first presented. It can be here. It can be on the Jason Lee show. But even if it's on, let's say that it's on Good Morning America, wherever it is that you may put it on. I think it would get more attention if you do it in digital and in new media than if you go to a traditional spot. But also, in this day and age, Tyler, you got to get out there and defend yourself. That's how I feel. And maybe I'm wrong.
Listen, I'm writing my second book right now, which is going to be a guide to helping everybody stop giving a fuck. Because I'm going to tell you the problem. First of all, coming from network TV, Don, there's way too many politics involved in network television, from brands to who's partners, investors, and banks, and da-da-da. The reason why I've always been successful in this medium and why you're ultra successful, by the way, congratulations on 1 million subs. You're probably way past that now. The reason why this is gaining traction, on top of the fact that linear television is dying, is because this is where the real, raw, unfiltered, unapologetic, unbiased, and ruthless truth happens. Now, you don't have to like it. My delivery is different than yours. Obviously, I don't really care what people think of me. Not that you do, but I'm just saying that, like, I do my good, and then I also do what I need to do and what needs to get done. Some people go low, they go high. They go low, I go to hell. So I think that this medium is necessary because this is where you're going to get it. But to your point about Tyler, yeah, the Tylers, the Oprahs, all those people, they're not going to lower themselves in where they sit to the slums of social media or the gutter where this trash like Mario exists. But unfortunately, that's the pulse of social media and the culture right now, that people.
And that's where they get their bread and butter from too. Quiet it is kept. It's the gutter, us. We the ones that keep these people rich. We're the ones that buy tickets to their movies. No, I would never buy I wouldn't buy a ticket to an Oprah movie if you held a pow to my head. Because me and Oprah, I can't get with Oprah. Okay, she let me down a long time ago. But we're the ones that keep these people with their nose in the air. And legacy media is too political. They can't get their way when we're talking about the common folk such as us.
People do look at what's happening on the gutter and the utter. So the utter to the gutter, we got to go for Sean and Cardi B.
Press releases don't do it anymore, brother. I'm sorry.
They don't.
I don't care how high you think you are. And I've been dealing with something similar to someone who is, impressed with the stature that they once had, and they feel like it's the same. that the earth is shifting under all of us, and we have to do things that we would not have had to do before. By the way, whoever took my sound out of my ear, thank you very much, because I was hearing myself 2 seconds later, stumbling and bumbling. Now I don't have to do that, so I appreciate it. I got through the first 20 minutes of it though, so thank you for that. So look, Jason, you understand what I'm saying? You have to do. Look, it's not radio anymore when it became television.
Somebody
it's not television anymore when it became digital. It's
One
not
of
a press release. It's not like this person. You can't put out a press release saying this person wholeheartedly denies that this happened. Nobody gives a shit about that anymore.
Listen, one of your lemon heads just said something I have to say is, by the way, lemon heads was my favorite candy as a kid. By the way, I'm gonna go get a box of it on the way to Vegas. Here's what I will say. They said Tyler Perry don't need to say nothing. He just need to let it play out in court. People, this is not the age where you go and flip through the newspaper and scroll through to see what happened. Social media is happening every 15 minutes on Hollywood Unlocked. There's a news story. Don Lemon is online from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and may even stay until 9 p.m. if the wine is whining. The reality is that news is always happening, and the social media is moving around the world in seconds. The court of public opinion for people that don't own shit. Like, I own my own brand. Don now owns his own brand. Those like Tyler Perry, who owns Tyler Perry Studios. They don't say Fox Studios, it's Tyler Perry Studios. We have a different level of freedom where we're not entangled in the web of controls and influences that make us fearful to be honest and live in our truth. So
We have to answer to YouTube. That's pretty much about it. We're able to give our opinions, the opinions of our subscribers. People are able to be a voice now. Whereas on legacy media, you just watched and you had to take whatever they gave you. But now on social media, you can just click and you'll find your opinion somewhere in the mix. That's the difference between legacy media and social media. And social media is taking over. If nothing else, it's phasing legacy media out completely.
So while you want him to wait to get to the courthouse, which could be months and years down the line, he would.
In the meantime, people are damaging and talking shit about him online, and people are buying and fucking up his reputation. Yeah, go ahead.
But not only fucking up his reputation, look at how many shows sit under a Tyler Perry. Look at how many hairdressers, cameramen, writers, actors, stagehands, set designers who work under a Tyler Perry. So he's supposed to just sit by and let them burn everything he built down. So that way,
right on.
Nah, this is where you go and get a blowtorch. You go and find Don Lemon and Jason Lee, and we show up like Charlie's Angels. Pow, pow.
There you go.
Freeze. And with the hair toss.
Okay.
So
Period.
let's talk about, because this one is still going. How long has this been going on? And now that someone has thrown some fuel into the fire now, and then someone sees that, okay, he's getting away with that. He might get paid. He might get some money. Then they start piling on. Okay, so I want to play, because this is the original one. Okay, this is the Derek Dixon one, and this came out. You and I had a conversation about this. I want you to hear a little bit of what Derek Dixon did. This was an exclusive interview on ABC with my friend. Here it is.
Can you explain that first alleged incident?
Yes, we were over his house. We're having some drinks in his guest house, and it was late at night, and he has a guest quarters.
How many of y'all have seen Tyler Perry's mansion? I'm just asking. You went over to his guest quarters. You went over for drinks. Now, you claim that this man has been inappropriate with you prior to this experience he talked about. Now, why would you go over to this man's guest quarters? Why would you spend the night at a man's house knowing he rolls that way? Exactly. No more Oval for him. And all it boils down to is you don't get what you want, so this is the means of getting what you want. You're gonna go after the brother with with the billions. I'll fix him. Yeah, he been after me for a while now. I've been putting him off. But you wasn't turning down them gifts he gave you. You didn't give that car back. You went and moved into that nice plush apartment he set up for you. He told this dude from the giddy up, I just want somebody that I can kick it with on an actual basis with no regrets. Somebody I can take care of, and you just keep your mouth shut. And that's what he held his part of the bargain up. Exactly, Lawanda. Didn't say no. You just played with him. What'd they call it back in our day? Playing hard to get. He played hard to get. But he could have got. But when Tyler didn't give him what he wanted, because he played that role too long. He played that role too long. And we know if you keep toying with the dude, if you're a woman, for instance, and you keep toying with a dude, you know this dude's interested in you. And Tyler made it very clear. I want some of that. He was straight up with him from the very beginning. This guy had the ability, clearly you put your career ahead of your so-called morals. You put your career. You cared more about what you could get out of Tyler than what you stood for. That's what he did. And this other dude, he wasn't even that successful because he sucks as an actor.
And said that you can sleep there instead of, not driving. And his house is far from Atlanta and where I was living. And I got into bed and then I noticed that he climbed into bed with me as well and started rubbing my leg. And I jumped up out of bed and he has said, turn around so I can look at you and just commented on how I looked. And then he got up and left. So I thought after that instance, it was pretty clear that I was not interested in that type of a relationship. It was very, very strange. I mean, I think it's okay that people try to make a move or shoot their shot, but if they get rejected, I think that they should stop. And so I thought it would stop after that. And it didn't.
At the end of the second season.
All right. So
He didn't look. He lying right there. How many times did Tyler try to come up on this dude before he actually put his hands on him? How many shots did he try to get? He gave this dude a car. He gave this dude an apartment, gave him a role in a series. And all the while, he's telling this dude, look, hey, let it happen. Let it happen. And it's funny, some of them text messages, you don't see the whole text. You don't see some of the responses. So, you can call it what you wanted, but we know what a come up look like.
that's my friend Lindsay Davis doing an interview with.
I love Lindsay.
And that's still going. She's amazing, right? And
Mm-hmm.
as beautiful and as smart, she is as nice as that.
Mhm.
Okay, what you say to that? Because that's still brewing out there. And
Okay.
it's still going.
First of all, that guy right there, he slid in one of my friend's DMs, and we've been trying to get these DMs too because maybe he likes the Little Brown thing. Maybe he found his way into Tyler's house. I mean, I know he was one of Tyler's actors. I think his role, one of his character got murdered or something. So I think that's why he's now trying to say that Tyler took advantage of him and then killed off his character because he didn't follow through with his advances. Let me just say this. That's all allegedly. Tyler's house is not, my houses are not nearly as big as Tyler's, but I got cameras everywhere. And Don, this is why anytime I want to have sex with somebody, we got to start on the couch.
Hello.
Why we got to start on the couch? Because I'm not going with you, letting you lure me to the room because you want to go see where none of the magic happens so you can get up there and hocus pocus your way into my bank account. No, we're going to be right here. And if you look up and see that camera and say you don't want to be on candid camera, well, guess what? I don't want to be in a lawsuit. I think it's all nonsensical that him and Tyler were walking through that big ass palatial mansion, found his way to the guest quarters. You see, he didn't say the East or West Wing. The quarters, because it's a whole hockey field to get there.
Okay.
And then you got there and somehow you slid into bed and turned around and the ghost of Medea Perry was sitting right next to you looking at you talking about turn. Shut the hell up. None of it sounds right. And even if Tyler slid into bed with you and say he was dressed up like Madea, is it worth $277 million?
Mm-mm.
At this point, none of it adds up. When I sued somebody recently, you know what I said? I want $25,000 in apology, even though the ultimate demand now is at $15 million. Because guess what? I was just saying, you owe me an apology for what you did because what you did was wrong. If I was victimized, when I got shot, when I got molested, I didn't go file a lawsuit. I called 911 and I filed a complaint. Where are all these complaints at? Why you ain't trying to put him in jail? If somebody slid in bed and tried to put something in me, and I didn't want him to, I would be calling the National Guard to put them in jail. But
Now, that's the point. If somebody did that to you and put their hands on you inappropriately, ain't you supposed to call the popo? It don't matter how much money they got. None of that. It doesn't matter the fact that you are on their television show. None of that. You pick up the phone and say, this dude put his hands on me inappropriately. Come. But that didn't happen. So it's all a line of bullshit. It's all a line of bullshit. This is the latest come up now. Exactly, LaWanda. Exactly. After I pick something up to clock you with. But you led this man on to believe that you gonna eventually give it up. You've led this man on and led this man on and led this man on. And when it ran out, then you went to the court. You went to an attorney. And that's bull. That's bull.
But you're not doing that because you don't want to go to jail. You want to go to Bank of America and WellsFargo.com.
That part.
No.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I've got to say this, as you know. People out there saying, Jason, you don't know. You don't know what happened. You know what I'm saying?
And neither do you. But all you're going to do is scroll down social media and try to read every little piece of tea on Tyler Perry. That's the thing. That's the problem. None of us know. But why do we know about $270 million? Why do we know about all these details that are in there, that are in this lawsuit? Why is it that we didn't wait? Why is it that they didn't wait to get to court in front of a judge whose responsibility is the judge? Why? Because in the world we live in right now with the Don Lemon Lives and the Jason Lee Show, you are the jurors.
Mm-hmm.
And that is why it's playing out for you to just sit up with your TV dinners and consume as much of this tea as you can while your conscience and your little deacon is telling you, pray the tea away. You can't wait to go to the next Don Lemon segment to get more of it. And that's why they're doing it. So we're all a part of the problem. Welcome to the Tyler Perry Show. It's just his time right now. Next time it'll be somebody else. It was Jay-Z a couple months ago. There's still somebody on the face of the earth that thinks Jay-Z somehow had a 13-year-old when we all knew it was nonsense. But because it hit social media and it tried to play out in a money grab, that is what happened. And that's where that was. And we'll have to see how this plays out.
Jason Lee, Hollywood Unlocked. Jason, you're a mensch for coming on to do this. I really do appreciate it. And so I'm going to see you tomorrow night, right?
Absolutely. You roped me into this. You got me worked up. I'm probably more mad than Tyler is right now. You know what I mean?
You said, Don, I got to get on the road to Vegas. I got 20 minutes. And you have been talking the whole time.
It's you, Don. It's you in that shiny ass jacket. It's you, that shiny ass jacket.
Okay, y'all, I wasn't gonna say nothing, but what y'all think about that jacket Don Lemon got on? Is he blinging? Is he blinging? He done brought it on. He is ready for the new year, and he done went to Vegas, and now he gonna drop down with the ball. He gonna drop down with the ball. He gonna be fireworks on top of the fireworks, because that jacket is definitely blinging for real. Yes.
And this we need to do something together. Don, the Lemons Unlocked. We need to do something together.
We're going to spill some lemon tea. We're going to unlock the lemon tea.
Love it.
I think we honestly, we need to bring the spirit and her back as well, of Wendy Williams back. We need to have a show that just dishes on everybody.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right. Thank you very much, Jason Lee. Get on the road. Okay. But I'll see you. Want to give him a hint about tomorrow or no? Just save it.
Even if I was wrong, my love. Let me just go.
My
I'll see
love
you tomorrow.
don't. Oh no.
Well, shit. It depends on who you invite to your house. Obviously, it could cost
Okay.
you $77 million.
Right.
Don't get him started.
So we'll see you tomorrow night from a very fancy party, I think. Jason Lee. Jason, thank you. Travel safe, okay?
All right. Thank
Okay.
you. Bye
All
bye.
right. Jason.
This is a mess. So what y'all think? Put a 1 in the chat if you think this is another money grab. Put a 2 in the chat if you think that this guy's for real. This new guy. I think they both full of shit, to be honest with you. But please put a 1 in the chat if you feel that this is a money grab. This guy happens to look a lot like the first dude. And he's like, oh, we kind of resemble. We kind of resemble. And Jason said he's seen this guy around about in Hollywood for quite some time and didn't even recognize him because he done buffed himself up. He trying to come up in the industry. And he shot his best shot and it didn't work. So now I'm going to come after you. I'm going to come after them billions you got, brother. How dare you have all them brothers and you ain't sharing? Got all them brother billions in your pocket and you ain't sharing. I'm going to make you share with me. Man, go back to school, get you some acting lessons, and maybe you can convince us. Because this right here is some BS. This is a come up if you ever seen one. I love you. I love you. You've helped me out. Blah, 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 blah. And you talking like this after the first lawsuit came out. But he did this to you before. Ain't nobody cozying up talking about I love you. If somebody has essayed them. Come on now. So I agree. I think it was LaWanda that said it's gonna be bye. Bye. So yeah. That I wanted to share that little piece of information. I'm sure that there will be more to come. I'm gonna try to get the lawsuit if it even drops. He's asking for $77 million. For what? For what? Did he put the tip in? I mean, what did he do? That's my question. So anyway, enough of this. That's what's going to close out this year in terms of the tea, celebrity tea. So what I need to do, I need right now, for those of you that are still here in the room, I'm going to write your names down on a slip of paper. Starting now. Okay? Everybody that's in the room right now, put a 2 in the chat. Everybody in the room right now, put a 2 in the chat. Because we're going to get started with this little giveaway. Okay, LaWanda. Yolanda. Pamela. All right, Pamela. We got T is Mimi. We got Satin Doll. Retretta. Camille. Q Rock. Rachel. Okay, I just need it put in there one time. I just need you to go in there one time. I hope I haven't missed anybody. Lisa, okay, Lisa Howard. Okay. Chandra. Okay. Okay. In the event that there's somebody still in here that hasn't pushed their cursor all the way to the very end of the live, I hope that's not the case, because you're not going to hear what everybody else is hearing when it's heard. So I'm going to give other people, just in case they are not with us live, in terms of where they are in the chat, to come up to speed. So what I'm gonna do, let me turn my little music back up a little bit. And salute to y'all. Thank y'all for hanging with me. Thank you. Gives me an opportunity to play with my sound effect. Oh my goodness. So I'm gonna give people an opportunity that are in the chat to catch up. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put your name in the bucket over here. And we're going to pull for a new gift. Okay. The last one was so successful. We had a lot of people. Well, we had 3 people that were very, very pleased. Is Mr. Phillips in the house? Wondering if Mr. Phillips is in the house. Mr. Phillips was one of our winners. I think he won the hair dryer. And then, of course, I haven't seen Sammy tonight. Sammy is not here. Oh, bless your heart, Yolanda. Thank you. So yeah, Mr. Phillips won, and Sammy from Bites and Beyond TV, she won, and then Satin Doll, she won. She won, in my opinion, the best gift of the entire night. But what I did at the time was I wrote those names down as people were coming into the chat. Now, some of those people didn't know that I was going to do a drawing. I told them that, I'm writing their names down, but I guess people got tired of waiting and left. But the rule was you had to be present at the time of the drawing. So several people whose names were pulled weren't here to claim their prize. So I had to go ahead and pull another name. So this time we're doing this part toward the end. So everybody that just gave me their name in the chat, whoever I pull is going to get their gift. We're not going to be re-pulling anything. Okay? So let me give just a couple more minutes for anybody that's here to catch up. No, Yolanda, I don't have a P.O. box. Do you have my email address? If you send me an email, it's here, I'll put it in the chat for you. Oh goodness, what did I just do? Okay, you have it. Send me an email, and then I will respond with my address. Okay? I don't have a P.O. box. I used to a long time ago, and it was I never used it, so I didn't want to pay for it and not use it. So this also gives people that might be in the bushes. Those of you that are in the bushes, y'all, if you in the bushes and you want to participate, you're going to have to jump out of them bushes and say something in the chat. You're going to have to put a 2 in the chat if you want to be included in this drawing. I'm going to say that one time. I'm not, because I ain't begging nobody. If you don't want it, if you don't want to, I ain't going to beat you up for it. Thank you so much, Yolanda. Yolanda be lurking too. Oh, God. Thank you so much, Yolanda. I appreciate you. I'm only sorry that Faith didn't stick around. Faith was just here not too long ago, but I haven't been seeing Faith for a while. But it was good. It was good for her to show up. Yes, you do. You be lurking. She be... Oh, excuse me. So anyway, I'm just gonna give a couple more minutes for people that are in the bushes, in the rose garden, whatever you guys want to call it, that are watching and not, responding in the chat or participating in the chat. If you want to be considered in the drawing, you're going to need to come down out of them bushes and say something in the chat. And then I can write your name down. Oh, maybe you never know. You might get your name pulled. You never know. But if you don't say nothing, won't be nothing. So I'm gonna let this go down 10 more seconds. All right. They're all mixed up. I guess that's it. That's going to be it for people in the drawing. Unless they show up. Carmela, you just made it, sweetie. Let me write your name down, too. Let me write your name down. Yesterday, we had another Carmela come into the chat. And this was a troll. But we didn't know it was a troll at the time. And that troll's name was Carmela too, but it was a different Carmela. And this troll was talking about they're in labor. They were currently in labor. And they were going through the steps as to what they're experiencing. And I'm like, you know what? You full of it. You ain't really in no labor. You in here playing games. Because if you was really in labor, you wouldn't be on your phone talking about, I'm in pain. My water broke. Man, go away. That was a trip. But yeah, Carmela, that was not you. We know. But that was a trip. It was a real trip. I'm like, wow, these people really don't have nothing better to do. I am not thrilled with this hat, but this the closest thing I could get for New Year's. And I had to write this out. So, yeah, this part right here. Carmela said, hello. So, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and start. I've got 3 gifts that I'm going to be giving away tonight. Is Lady of Elegance Candles still in the room? Because she was just here. Man, I would hate for her to miss out. But you have to be here. You have to be here to qualify. So, okay. Well, let's get started. Okay. First of all, let me first say, Happy New Year. I brought my little party favors. You know, there's 2 of them. They're really loud, but this is not what I'm, you know, that's not one of the gifts. And this isn't one of the gifts either. But, you know, because it's New Year's Eve. Okay. Yippee. Okay. That's my part of the New Year's celebration. New Year's Eve celebration. So, the first gift, wait a minute, was it 2 or 3? I could have swore it was 3. Doggone it. Hold on just a second. I might have left the other one in there. I thought for sure I had. No, it is 2. Okay, Barbara. Oh, Barbara, you almost missed it. You almost missed it, Barbara. Let me write your name down too. Okay, Barbara's ear. Ooh wee. Now I need everybody in the chat, excuse me, to move your cursor all the way to the end of the live so you'll be in line with everybody else. Okay? And while you're doing that, I'll be right back. I gotta go use the restroom. I got to go. I can't wait. Yes, Barbara. Push your cursor all the way to the end of the live so you're in line with us. Yeah, Barbara, I got your name because I didn't hear your response earlier. I wanted everybody to put a 2 in the chat if you're currently here. And some people might be behind in the live and haven't caught up to where we are now. So everybody, just to be on the safe side, make sure that you're at the very end of the live so we're all on the same page. And then put a 2 in the chat after you've done it so I'll know. And I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Ooh, that feels better. And I was right. I did have a third gift that I had to go retrieve. So, okay, so the first gift, I'm going to start out with this one. This first gift is an auto dash cam for your car. Okay. Very easy to install. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to install it. But it's a dash cam for your car. And it's very, necessary in the event that you get into a car accident or something like that. You know what I'm saying? If you got this thing running, this might make the difference as to whether or not you need whether or not you lose or win or lose your case in the event that you're in a car accident. So this is the first prize we're gonna pull for. And this time I don't have a commentator with me, so I'm going to be doing all of it. So, okay. The first winner dadgummit. The first winner is Camille. Camille, you won the first gift for the drawing. Congratulations, Camille. Let me add some some applause. Congratulations, Camille. All right, Camille, are you still here? Camille, if you're here, I need you to respond in the chat. Because you got to be here to respond. You got to be here. You got to be here. If you don't respond, then I have to move on and give it to someone else. So, Camille, are you here? I'm pretty sure she there you are. You don't have a car? Well, you can give it to somebody. You can give it to somebody. I would tell you that you could maybe trade. Look, I tell you what, you win this, and if somebody else wins another gift that you could use, and that person can use yours, then y'all can work it out. Okay, so that was the first one. Camille is the winner of the automobile dash cam. Okay. Now, Camille, I need you to send me your I need you to email me your address so I can mail this to you. Okay, sweetie? Okay. That's the first one. Okay. Second, we have this beautiful, beautiful ladle. I believe that's what they call it. It's a silver ladle. It's a silver plated ladle for when you've got fancy dinners or whatnot that you're preparing for. You've got this silver plated ladle that you can put on your table at Thanksgiving time, Christmas time, when you're doing a big gathering of some kind. It's a silver plated ladle gathering by Terry Starr, Tsimshian Native Essence. It's a nativenorthwest.com out of Vancouver, Canada item. And it's beautiful. It's pretty heavy. Hey, Jess. How are you doing, sweetheart? Okay, Jess, I'm gonna throw your name in the bucket for this last one. Everyone's doing well, sweetie. So good to see you, love. So here, I'm gonna put Jess's name in here. She'll be eligible for the next two. Okay. Okay. You just made it. Okay, so this is the silver-plated ladle. Hi, Charles. I guess I'll put Charles's in here too. Yes, it is cold outside. I hope it don't snow. I don't want to be stuck in the house. Okay, let me add Charles. Now y'all got to stick around if you want to win this. You got to stick around for the next few minutes. You might just dip out and then the next thing you know, your name is pulled and you're not here. You don't get the gift that you just won. So, okay. This is for the silver-plated ladle. I'll be damned. Jess, you just won the silver-plated ladle. I swear to God. And I mixed it up big time. This is crazy. Jess, you just got blessed. You just got blessed. I sit here and just wow. And I literally was mixing them up. Crazy. Okay, Jess, well, you ain't gotta send me your your email. I mean your address. I'll just have to deliver it to you. Okay, so Jess just got the second one. So the third and final giveaway gift is this set of bath bombs. Bath bombs. These are JS Apothecary bath bombs. There is 6 different kinds. 3 different kinds. Grapefruit, eucalyptus, and lavender. You get 2 of each kind. So you get 2 grapefruit. There's 2 grapefruit, 2 eucalyptus, and 2 lavenders right here. Okay? This is the final gift. Okay? So, here we go. Oh, and I forgot something. I forgot something. That's for Jess for winning. For winning that last gift. Okay, now this is for the final gift. Now, you see I'm not playing. I'm mixing them up. T is Mimi. T is Mimi. Just won the bath bombs. Congratulations, T is Mimi. Bless your heart. Hey. Is T is Mimi still in the house? Let me know you're here, sweetheart. Yay, you won. Wait, that's upside down. T is Mimi won. So T, what I need you to do, like I instructed everyone else, send me, you're very welcome, love. Send me an email with your address. Do you have my email address, T? Let me know if you have my email address. If not, I can put it in the chat for you. Yes, just let me know. One way or another. You don't? Okay. Let's see. Who do we? Camille or Jess, either one of you. Can you please put my email in the chat for T is Mimi? That way she can send me an email with her address and I can send this off to her. Yes, congratulations to all 3 winners. I want you guys to know that I appreciate you. And hi, Colleen, how are you? Happy New Year. Thank you so much for stopping by. Dang, you got bad timing though. You could have been involved as well. I'm sorry. Oh, hi, Michelle. How are you? Oh, you are so welcome, T. You are so welcome. So let's see. Camille, are you in the room? Are you in the chat, sweetheart? Or Jess, either one of you. If you could put my email address in the chat so T is Mimi can email me. You working your butt off, Michelle? Bless your heart. Are you working right now or are you just getting off work? Let's see. I'm not getting a response. So, oh, okay, Jess. I'll do it myself. It's okay. You know what? It'd be nice if I put the cursor in there first, though. Okay. All right, T. I just put my email address in the chat. Okay, Michelle says no, about to get Reezy and go to work. Ready. Okay, so you're about to go to work. Bless your heart. So, oh, okay, honey. Don't worry about it, Camille. I put it in the chat. You got it, T? Okay. So you guys make sure, those of you that won, for the exception of Jess, because Jess is like right here. I'll make sure she gets it. But those of you that I need to mail your gift to you, send me an email and I will get that in the mail to you ASAP. Okay? I am so glad you guys came by tonight. I mean, you guys gave me a chance to use my little sound effects. I have others, I got, and then I have this one. Okay, enough of that. So I've got to add some more. But yes, that clapping one is most appropriate tonight. So again, you are very welcome, T. I love having you here as a subscriber. Hello, nephew. Come in laughing at my little sound effects. Yeah, let me do it for you again. Let me do it for you. I got sound effects. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you all. Yes, I got some sounds for real. So, anyway, again, thank you guys so much for coming by and spending New Year's Eve with me. I know that we're not hanging out here until the ball drops in New York. I'm all the way on the West Coast. So by the time the ball drops on this end, y'all is probably gonna be asleep because it's only 7:21 in the evening. Hi, Urban. Happy New Year to you too. So let me get an idea of what time it is for those that are on the East Coast. What time is it on the East Coast right now? Is it 10:21? If you're in Central Time, is it 9:21? I'm not sure. It changes up so much I can't keep up. So it's 10:22 where you are, nephew. 9:21 in Oklahoma. Okay. So 10:21 on the East Coast, basically. Okay, and you're Central Time. Okay. Cool. Well, I'm 7:22. I'm Pacific Standard Time. I'm 2 hours behind Central, 3 hours behind Eastern. So, okay, Dawn. Okay, sweetie. It's 9:20. Dawn, I wish you hadn't dozed off. We would have had you in the drawing too. Dang it. But anyway, we've got 3 winners. Everybody's going to get their gift ASAP. And that's my way of saying I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. West Coast is the best coast. That's what I'm talking about, 8. West is the best. Yes, it is. So, next time, yes. I'm not sure when that next time will be, Dawn. These are special occasions. Hello, down south, Stitcher. Hello, sweetie. Good to see you. So, with all that said, I think this would be a perfect opportunity to just cut the live and everybody go and enjoy the rest of your evening. Nobody's dropping the ball right now for us to go and watch. I think Lady Letitia played London a few hours ago. I'm not really concerned about, over there. It's another day already over there. I'm cool with what's going on right here in America. But now I think Michelle, are you in Australia? What time is it in Australia for you? Is it the new year yet? These time zones be having me messed up. Yes, Dawn. Dawn says, love y'all and have a safe evening. Thank you, T. I'll get right on that tomorrow. Tonight, I won't be rapping anything. But I'm going to make sure that you get what is coming to you, and I hope you enjoy it. Yes, Dawn. We're going to see y'all in 2026. So, with all that said, you guys, okay, yes, I am. It is 2000. Wait. It is 2:24 on the 1/1/26. Okay. You said I am. Yes, I am. It is 2:24. So that means 2:24 in the morning or afternoon. I'm kind of confused. It's okay, Michelle. Is it AM or PM? PM, 2:24 in the afternoon. Wow, your day is almost over. You in the afternoon. Okay, well, Happy New Year to you, Michelle, and to all of the rest of you that are here in this space with me. I appreciate you all, and we gonna grow together. This channel is trying to grow. It's struggling, but it's growing a little bit. So try to share the lives and try to get some people to come and check us out over here. We try to be a safe space for everybody. So thank you so much for coming, y'all. I love you guys. Hello, 4748. How are you, love? I'm sorry you're so late coming because I'm about to shut this thing down. But anyway, you guys have a feliz año nuevo. Feliz año onion. Año nuevo. Did I say it right? Did I say it right? See, I know how to say Feliz Navidad. CRH947, Happy New Year to you too. Don't you laugh. I love you too, Barbara. So with all that said, I'm going to check out for the night. Was it close? Okay. I was close just a little bit. You know, I speak jive very well. I speak jive, but I don't speak Spanish very well. I can, you know, when you got to roll the R's like bueno and stuff like that. I'm cool with that, but it doesn't roll off my lips the way I would like it to. So anyhow, I love you guys. You guys take it easy and have a wonderful, wonderful, happy New Year. If you guys go out, please be safe. People are crazy out there, and bullets don't have no name on them. Love you too, sweetheart. Yolanda says, I speak pig Latin. Shoot. I almost said something else, what I speak, but shoot, YouTube might slap me upside the head if I said it, so I'll be good. I'll be good in the hood. Yes, Barbara, Happy New Year to you too. So with all that said, let me get up out of here, and y'all have a wonderful, blessed evening. I love you guys. Happy New Year, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Hey there, my kinfolk, thanks for stopping by. Auntie Mickey's house, where we reach for the sky. Every comment and smile, you make my heart glow. Together we're strong, together we grow. From gossip to politics, we cover it all. Sharing laughs and thoughts, having a ball. Your support means everything that I know. Feels like family here in this sweet show. So let's keep it flowing, keep the love alive. Every moment together makes me thrive. You're more than viewers, you're my kinfolk. You see, my gratitude runs deep as the sea. Thank you for being here, for sharing your time with each comment, with each rhyme. You're my kinfolk, my family, my crew. So much love to all of you. Turn up the camera, let's make it bright. Your support lifts me up, takes flight.